Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to this community showcase where we're showcasing AWQAF South Africa. I'm still in the studio by Brother Harun Kala. Brother Harun, assalamu alaikum, welcome back.
Thank you, alayhi salam.
Before the break, we were speaking about the many initiatives of AWQAF South Africa. We spoke about the educational, the mathematics, we spoke about the cataracts. We didn't really get to speak about Darul Shifa. Can you tell us a bit more about Darul Shifa?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Look, one of the things that AWQAF does, we analyze the requirements in the community. And what we have realized that many of our elders are not being looked after. And that would be an indictment on us as a community if we don't look after our elders and our orphans. These are two critical people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses specifically in the Quran. And so we've taken up the elders and inshallah the orphans will be a future, that we want to set up elders' homes in South Africa that address the needs of our older people in South Africa. And we know some don't have families and some unfortunately are single families, and we need to assist. So these are the areas. So we have started an initiative in Pretoria and bought a piece of land there, and that alhamdulillah we'll have the planning permission to put that up shortly. And there we're going to partner with the World Mammon Organization. They want to partner and help put this elders home up. The other thing is that we open our hearts out when people say we have a similar project in mind. We say, why don't we partner? The second program that we're doing is in Indonesia. And there, alhamdulillah, already the elders home is up and running. And inshallah, we're doing we have done a pledge line for that elders home, and alhamdulillah it went very well so far, and we have got good commitments for that. And those the third initiative that we have is a X-ray unit that was donated to us, and I must mention this because we have to be we must thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and people that have contributed. So Dr. Ghulam Umar in particular, he's donated his practice to us, his X-ray unit. And we have it up and running, and mashallah, many of our people are getting free treatment there, and who cannot afford. So may Allah bless him and his family, and it's literally Farad's dad who runs ITV. So we are very thankful to Farad, to his dad and Farad's family for that. So that's been a good initiative for us. And what we're finding there, we want to go and address this need in a very professional way. We have been partnering with a Turkish organization that do this nationally in Turkey, and they're giving us some very good pointers. So that's an ongoing process.
You mentioned something that you got a X-ray machine donated. So it's not only funds. People could donate time, for example. They could donate businesses that could be sustainable in the long run. So it's not only physical cash that you're looking for. It's anything that could empower people.
Yeah, you see, mashallah, last year we have a very generous brother from originally from Pretoria, but he's in Durban, Mohsin Ghani. From he has a company, and he's given us that piece of land, and he's actually and the building, and he has a little mosque project behind into a waqf. So Mohsin Ghani family waqf. And I know all the paperwork is done. We just signed off. The property will be in our name, and of course the benefits have been coming to AWQAF. And so that kind of initiative is sawab jariyah for anybody who does it in perpetuity. And that's the kind of thing that we want to encourage our business people to do. Either give it to AWQAF, set it up yourself. And so last year, whatever funds we have raised, we have invested. We bought a building as well. And alhamdulillah, it's giving us a more than 10% return, which is very rare. But I know because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us, He's found us some good property. And that money is being reinvested back into the community. And last year, we spent almost, and it's been our best year of spending, almost 9 million rand in empowerment projects, and also in a Qurbani project that somebody came from abroad and said, we want you to do this as well. So that's been a very, for us, a record breaker in terms of what we have given back to the community.
So the money you've spent, the money that was raised through pledge lines or other donations that you got through, the capital amount basically remains the same, and it's all your profits and the profits that are being raised. So that money will be able to be spent going forward forever.
Exactly.
If the economy stays good and if the rates stay the same and things like that. So that's a very important part. You're not spending the capital, so the capital stays and it's just growing year on year.
Exactly, and we are not allowed. So if 1,000 rand is donated to us, we don't touch the 1,000 rand. We only touch the income, and that's why this, inshallah, will become something that will be a very productive tool for the community in terms of upliftment.
And this will benefit not the one generation, but it can benefit generations forever, basically, because our generation, once we're gone, our children, their children, and so forth and so on. So it's the importance of this thing going forward forever is really important for the viewers to understand that it's not the capital; it's something that will go on forever.
You've hit a very, very good point. This is a multi-generational initiative, and inshallah, I'm hoping that we see that AWQAF South Africa becomes an organization in collaboration with many waqfs that I'm sure families will set up to be able to eliminate poverty. And our project is not poverty alleviation, it's poverty elimination. And that, I think, is the key difference between us. We have to work in tandem because there's always a need. There's immediate need and there's long-term need.
And then you mentioned before the program started, you mentioned AWQAF International, AWQAF South Africa being one of the members there. And also, why is it so important to partner with international organizations, especially in AWQAF International?
Well, there's 3 or 4 beautiful benefits out of this. One, we are a founder member of the AWQAF International organization based in Dubai. We attend ourselves and many of our, like Zainul, Mikhail, our CEO and Deputy CEO, would attend international conferences. I know that they've attended conferences in Malaysia, and there's a conference in Turkey at the moment that's coming up. They will be presenting papers on our experience on AWQAF in South Africa. In Malaysia, when we have presented, alhamdulillah, we have a program called My Waqf, that each person can have a waqf. We started this off as a student program, and several thousand students now have their own waqfs in their names. And it's exciting that older people say, no, I want to have my waqf program. They've now adopted this program in Malaysia. And so that's where, when we are attending these international conferences, we get great ideas from them, we partner with them, and hopefully they get ideas from us. Recently, there was an African Leaders Program in the last 2 days in Birchwood Conference Center. And there, one of the resolutions of this program, of the leadership, was that AWQAF South Africa will share the waqf experience with them. And Somalia, Tanzania, Nigeria, Sudan, Ghana, all of these countries are going to adopt and set up a waqf, an AWQAF Ghana and so on. We already have, alhamdulillah, partnered to set up AWQAF Malawi, set up AWQAF Tanzania, AWQAF Uganda, AWQAF Mauritius, and inshallah, alhamdulillah, we also have been assisting many years ago, AWQAF Australia to be set up, AWQAF Canada. So through that, we meet people, we share their experiences, we learn from them, we tweak our model. And that, I think, if you want to tackle international poverty, you can't just be a local organization. You have to tackle it internationally. And we all intertwine globally. We are one world community.
And it brings back something very important, the unity of the Ummah as well. By partnering, because we have so much disunity, and having organizations working together in many different countries, different cultures, different races also, I think it brings about that unity that's so important for us as an Ummah going forward.
Absolutely, and unity is strength. Let me give you one very interesting example of how this partnering has brought about a very interesting project. An organization in Turkey is having a leadership program, and they've asked us to find 6 girls, empowering. So mashallah, we have identified 6 girls who have been very active in the community. 6 of them are leaving to Turkey to do a leadership training program. So inshallah, they'll come, make a difference to the organization. And that's not, so that leadership we're not empowering a person, we're empowering the community, because they'll come back and contribute to the community. So we see this as a network of contributions coming through.
Brother Harun, thank you so much for your time. It was really interesting. And our viewers out there, remember the pledge line coming up on ITV during this holy month of Ramadan. And also remember to open your hearts, open your wallets, and donate to this worthy cause. And as Brother Harun mentioned, it doesn't only have to be cash, it can be businesses, it can be your time as well. But we've heard what AWQAF have said to us. We can see the amazing projects that they've done throughout South Africa, and also assisting in other countries in Africa. So remember, open your hearts, open your wallets, and it's sawab jariyah for you, for your families, for your loved ones. That's all the time we have for this evening. From all of us in the team, have a wonderful evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.